Hello, welcome back to Damascus Life. This is a video more focused on folks around here in my neck of the woods. A little bit of video kind of showing what kind of process went into installing the Petit Jean Fiber internet, which is a good upgrade, especially around here in the country. A lot of back roads back here have either no internet options or very, very slim, like DSL that ain't worth the crap or is really spotty, and so on and so forth. I didn't go into detail, but anyways, what they did is they schedule you and come out and do a site survey, see the best place to run your internet and all that fun stuff. And then when they come out to do the install of the fiber, they come out here and they you can see they ran it from much part of the sun from a pole over there across the street. All their fibers ran above ground, except for in areas where they had to put it in ground, but the rest is all above ground. And they run it across the street to the pole in my yard. It's that wall fiber right there. It's a loop right there. It comes down. They put a little protective guard on it. It's a fiber line that's variable. And they put that guard on there to help protect it from things down low. And after that, they trench it. And actually they had different guys come out with a trenching machine, and they left it spooled up right here on the side of the pole. They measured out how much they needed, and they come out with a trencher and they trenched it. Pardon my mess, I'm kind of under construction over here with a chicken coop, but they trenched it right through here. You can kind of see the divot in the ground right here, right there, and they just trenched it all the way through the backyard. Don't trip over shit going through here. They went up underneath this fence and they put it right there, and they run the fiber up there, and then they looped it around that box. Then another guy comes out and he actually hooks it up in that box, puts an end on it, connects it in the box. And I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. And don't mind the funky wallpaper, it came with the 1947 house. But anyways, you get one of these cool little boxes here, gateway, whatever. On top it's going to have the Petit Jean sticker and all the information to call for help and assistance and all that fun stuff. And here's the fiber wire they ran through the wall. Plugs into that box right there. On the back side, you got your ports. Soon they're going to be doing like phone and all that fun stuff, so it has the ports on there for that. I got a wire running to my kid's PlayStation, so you got all your different connections in the back of the gateway here. So far, so good. Had it for a month, and I think it's great. The speeds are awesome. You can't beat it here in Central Arkansas. So if you're in Petit Jean Electric's electric service area, this will be available to you if it ain't already. And I would say jump on it. You can't beat it. Okay, so with the Petit Jean Fiber, you get a Petit Jean Fiber app. You download. It's going to say, hello, Jeremy. And with that app, you're able to see your last bandwidth test that you did. You guys can test your bandwidth. So I have them on the lower package, 100 up, 100 down. Depending on if you're on the 5 gigahertz or the 2 gigahertz Wi-Fi band from your gateway, your speeds are going to be a lot faster, and you're going to get less, coverage in your house with the 5 gigahertz, but you're going to have a faster connection, I should say. So you're gonna see that 100 up, 100 down, or you're in the ballpark, and it's pretty good. It's pretty quick. They offer the 200, and they also offer the 1000 gigabyte up and down. But they offer this pretty cool app that you can control your internet with. So you can go into My Network, It's going to show you your networks. I have one that Damascus 133 that does 5 gigahertz and 2.4, so it would automatically decide which one you should be on, depending on how close you are to your router. I got one separate for 2.4 gigahertz, and I have one separate for the 5 gigahertz, so I can connect to them directly. Your shortcuts, you get your bandwidth test. You can do a speed test from your gateway, a network map, which is going to show you everything that's pretty much hooked to your internet. So everything that's hooked to the internet. If it shows a little symbol, like the Sony PlayStation 4 shows like a little plug, that's because it's direct wired to the gateway. The rest of them are all on Wi-Fi. So you got that. You got your equipment. You can click on that and see your router's information. Services. It comes with Protect IQ, helps with virus protection and all that fun stuff. Experience IQ is part of it, to where you can do a lot of parental controls that you can't do with a lot of other services, unless you have extra software and your usages. So it kind of goes through and tells you what stuff on your internet and how much it's using, blah blah blah. And if I go back to the home screen here, it shows I have 17 Connect devices. Things are just everything that's connected, so you can go through and you can see everything is connected. If you want to, you can click on individual things in there and see how much it's using, and what times of the day. You can turn internet access off and on to that. Network priority is where you can set things up to where it has priority over other devices in your home. And of course the IP address. So it shows everything. You can do that with everything on here. If we go back home again, that was your things. People, my 12-year-old under people there, I could set up and put his PlayStation. I could just click on it, and I could pause him. I can make it to where he can't use the internet at all. Any devices that's listed under him. So if I click on this, it's going to say how much he's been using and give me some, roundabout PlayStation, YouTube, Spotify, everything he's been playing. Restrictions. I have restrictions turned on. Here's his devices that he uses. And if I want to turn off his internet, it will turn off to everything there. I could put time limits on stuff. It's pretty good. I mean, it has a lot of control. You can even block individual websites. I can type in like snapchat.com and it won't let it even go through. It just sits there and thinks. So it's really neat. So we'll back out of here. We'll go back to the home. Places are just different places in your house where you have different Wi-Fi devices. Like under living room, I have 3 devices listed in my living room. I got my living room, which is actually my TV. And I got a smart plug in the living room. I got my weather station in the living room. So I haven't finished setting all that up yet. So just kind of a quick overview, which you can see with the app. And this is just things again, all your devices. Then you got your settings, your passcode, and all that stuff like that. So there's a lot of different things you can do from the app, and I could go through it more detail. But if you're in the Petit Jean Electric coverage area here in Central Arkansas, and you get your electric through Petit Jean, you can get this fiber. And like I said, there's different tiers of the fiber that you can get. So if you navigate using the web and you go search Petit Jean Fiber and you click on Petit Jean Fiber, you can actually call them, get us, see if it's available in your area. So like I said, you got to be within Petit Jean Electric Co-op, Damascus area, Clinton, Heber Springs. I think it has some in that area, but Shirley, Scotland, Guy, Quitman. A lot of the stuff's already ran in those areas, and some people just ain't aware of it or ain't wanting to switch or whatever. It's just kind of just an information video. We go to their website here, and they're offering their 100 megabytes for $69.99 a month. You can click on that, and they're offering You know, 100 megabytes up and down for $69.99, to 200 megabytes up and down for $89.99, and then somewhere in here they got the other ones. Right there it is, unlimited, the 1 gig for $119.99 a month, and then good speeds. Speeds are excellent actually. The 100 up, 100 down services my home, no problem. With a lot of different things running at the same time, works great. And they're going to be offering some phone service here in the future. So, for a decent price, if you're interested in having a phone over the internet. I really don't need that, being a cell phone customer, but if you have someone in your house that's on Medicaid, and there's other instances that you qualify, that $69.99 a month there, you can get that for $39.99 a month if you qualify for the connectivity program. So that's worth looking into too. And if you say you want the 200 meg up and down, the $89.99 a month, you'll get $30 off of that package. So that's something to look into too, if you qualify for that affordable connectivity program. Can't beat it. So if you're in this area where Petit Jean Electric is your provider for your electric services, you're eligible for Petit Jean Fiber. If you're in their area and they haven't ran it or they're running it, it's coming to you soon. So check it out. It's well worth it. And jump on the bandwagon. You can't beat some fiber internet. And so far, it's been very reliable and consistent. Speeds are very consistent and very reliable. Can't beat it. Damascus Life is out.